frankly speaking with Abdul.
Hi guys. Today we have Kiran Bhai with us. Uh, he's from Vizag,
Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh, and have 5 years of experience working in big MNCs, including IndiaMart and Amazon. He's been a very great friend of mine, always smiling, always there to talk and share whatever I have. And thank you so much for doing this. I've been behind you for almost 2-3
I
months
should
for
thank you for having me in your video.
Oh, okay. So we'll start from your. Just want to understand some basic things. It's not at all planned. In the sense, it can be very as our name suggests, it's a frankly session. So, where did your journey start? Like you born at Visakhapatnam, and how was the journey, schooling, all those things?
So I was born at Visakhapatnam, and my father serves in army. So there is every 3 month year ka what do you say, postings where we have to go
Transfer.
Yeah, transfer. So in army terms they are called postings.
Oh, okay.
So after I got born, I was majorly in Visakhapatnam for 1.5 year. Then my father took their family, like my mom and me, to Raiwala. Then we went to Gurdaspur. Then we have
All these are in South?
no, these are
All over the country?
all over the country. But the majorly upbringing of mine was in inclined to the northern part of the India, where I've been in Punjab, Maharashtra, and Jammu. So these all states I like. So even though I'm a South Indian, I sometimes say my roots majorly belongs to the northern side.
How many languages you know?
Hindi, English, Telugu, and little bit of Bhojpuri, a bit of I can understand majority of the northern languages. I don't have any issue anticipating it. I can understand whoever is saying something in their regional languages. And I tried to learn Marathi, but I didn't. But
Kannada?
Kannada, I'm still learning. Few of our folks are really helpful with it, and even though the shopkeepers are very helpful.
So you've been in many places in your childhood. So was it like did you stay at any place for two plus years?
Yes. So actually, majority of the places where I stayed are up to 3 years. But Punjab is the place where I stretched up, like my father gave the major service there. It was approximately 6 to 8 years. I was with Punjab folks, and even my friends from my childhood are majorly Punjabis, and this I know.
Would you say it's a good thing, or if you would have stayed in one place for almost 10-12 years and you'll be having great bonding with friends, would you say it's a good thing or bad thing? It's happening. You can go back and change, but still.
Yeah, sure. But see, if I think in such a way, the diversity which I bring onto the table is very different, because I know each and every part of India, how they wear, what are their way of living, way of talking, and way of thinking, right? But if I come to my personal level, what it feels like, I don't have. You'll say, right? He's my childhood friend. I don't have any such kind of friends. So only I have friends. Majorly they call me, hang up. But I have a confidence where whichever state in India I go, I'll get a friend and be having a friend there for sure.
Yes. How is the army? You study in army school or something?
Yes.
How is the structure over there? Is it like normal school? What are the difference?
So army school Army school have a fixed timing, and it's a one for suppose if the classes are starting at 9, the classes used to get end by 2. We don't have any extra classes. We don't have any extra things to do. Whatever we have to do in these 2 hours. So whatever, it might be physical activities.
Majorly focus on discipline.
Discipline is the first part. Before getting into the college, entering into the school, the first thing is discipline, which we are checked upon. How you are.
How will they evaluate?
On time, if you are coming, what you how well you are dressed, how well you are presented, and how well you are speaking with others. Each and every point get better. I still remember, I should share. I once did a small thing in my class which backfired on me, and my teacher, I still remember her name, Indilata ma'am. She hold my to my scholar and was like, "I'll send you to the police station because you did this." And
what did you do? Okay.
I can tell, but it would be.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's get an exclusive call.
So I copied my father's signature for the whole year.
Report card.
For the first exam, I got a good mark, so I showed it to my father. This is my progress report. And she was like, "Oh, nice, nice." I signed it. But post the second, like we have midterms and terms, day tests and all. So I was majorly into playing games and I was not doing well in studies. Majorly in English.
Okay.
So what I did, I wasn't sure how my father will take, because at that time, as a child, we are not sure how like parents think, right? We are like, okay, if I tell this, my father will hit me for sure because I'm getting bad grades.
Okay.
So that was my thinking, and I did that. Like, okay, I'll copy my father's sign, and I told my father that today is just we are going. I'll be home early. He's like, why? So every parent-teacher meeting, whenever it's I used to give the same excuses that we are going for a trip. I'll be coming home early. So he's like, okay, too cool. Then it's okay, chill, study well and chill. So and for the teacher's side, I used to manage like, okay, my father is having so much work, he can't come. So he signed the report card and gave it to me to tell you this. And she was buying it. But one thing I missed upon in the whole planning was the teacher is my dad's boss wife.
That's ka boss wife. Okay.
And I don't know that. So she knows that. And she knows that he is the same person who whose father is working in our regiment. So she asked her husband, okay, what are you like? Kiran's father is working this much. He's not attending parent-teacher meeting. Kiran is doing very bad in his grades and all. So next day, my father, his boss called my father, like the commanding officer of the regiment. He called my father. He's like, oh, why are you not focusing on your son's study? He's doing really bad. My wife was telling. So next day, there was a parent-teacher meeting again for the final end term, and I tell my father that there is a trip again.
Okay.
So my father also, and my same thing. So I told this. So he called my father. He gave this guy that tomorrow is there's a parent-teacher meeting. You should go. You don't come to office. It's okay. Directly go there first. So the next day, parent-teacher meeting was happening. Everyone was tensed. Every student of our class was tense because my parent will come. I didn't get good marks. Now teacher will tell something, and these guys will hit. There are multiple aspects. I was super chill. I was playing around. This is when I was in 7th class.
Okay.
I was super chill. Punjab, yeah. Super chill, super happy. I know my father won't come. All of a sudden, I see a shadow. My father is there. What? And that time, I lost my whole life. Oh my God! My father came. Then he said Kiran, come. And he took me to my that Mendilata ma'am. And there she asked, okay, you are signing the report cards, but why aren't you coming? He's like, what said? He only showed me once. And I was sitting next to him, and I was like, oh, today I'm to And then my teacher was very impressed, like, okay, you are doing this kind of fraudulent things, and I was really did a wrong thing. I know now. But at that age, I was very wanky. I didn't know what I was doing. But I was very tensed that, okay, now my father will beat me up. And I was very, really tense. While going home also, he has a chita and I was sitting behind him. And I was really thinking about this. Okay, now I'm getting beaten up like crazy. And now he went inside. He just said one thing. Even if you're getting 0, I don't have any problem. I have a problem only when you're telling lies. Don't tell lie, you get 0. I'm totally okay with that. And that changed my thought process, and that changed my whole thing. Like, okay, now there is no. As a child,
what is the worst that can happen?
Yeah, as a child, what's the worst you'll think? Okay, I'm not getting grades. So I'm a failure. I'll do this. My parents will beat me up. These are the possible scenarios, right? But that one line of his, that okay, if you're getting 0, it's okay, totally fine. Don't lie anywhere. And that changed my whole thing. And I'm very much glad that from that day till now, I haven't lied to anyone anywhere. Even I think, like, if I have to lie, I think multiple times I can't. Because it changed it's changed my whole life, whole road. My values changed because of that line. And yeah, it's the same thing. At the same time, Tare Zameen Par was released. And
which year it is?
It's nearby that. Not released, I would say. It was coming in theater, in movie, like TVs. And we were having our lunch and seeing that movie, and that day, like, totally went. No beatings, nothing.
So usually in movies we've seen, like, if the father is an army officer or something, he'll be pakka disciplined, this time waking up, this time doing all this stuff properly.
It's true.
It's there.
It's true.
But still there is a soft side as well as a dad, rather than an army officer.
No person, like, no matter what a person's occupation or whatever it is, he is human.
True.
So there will be humanly emotions. It might be towards his son, towards his wife, towards his colleagues, anything. I know there are some aspects, like, when being an army man's child, that okay, discipline aspects, there is no mercy. You have to be disciplined. You have to be well groomed. Like, you have to be like, if someone elder is saying something, you should reflect upon what he's saying, and is this saying which will help us or not. So these kind of things which divides you among people, that's where my focus is on. Okay, a discipline I should be. I'm not well groomed, I know. But if I go to my father's, like, I go to my hometown, I'll be very much well groomed, because I know my father will see me and he's like, what are you doing? Till here I'm freebird. And
so after schooling, your graduation was in Vizag?
Till 10th, 9th, I would say. Till 9th I was in army school. After which, due to some family reasons and all, I came to southern part of the India, Visakhapatnam. I did my 10th, my +1, +2. Post which
Engineering
I done. Lovely. I did it again back to Punjab, that lovely professional university. I did my engineering.
So why you choose that lovely?
So it's, see, I wouldn't choose anything like that. I was not sure, because I wanted to go into somewhere in southern part. There is a college called Geetams. So I gave the entrance exam of that. I cracked the rank. I was happy that okay, I would be going here in Geetam. I would be in Visakhapatnam only. Visakhapatnam is such a nice place to be in. Not good as Bangalore, but it's a good place.
Pretty chill.
Yeah. So I was thinking, okay, I want to go into Geetam, so I just want.
Please. So,
sorry. So I was very much planning into going to Geetam, but to be at that age, I was not very much sure that what I am doing. Like, probably I was in those folks where there is no such clarity of thought at that time. That someone.
But you chose mechanical.
Yeah, because that too. That's what I was not really sure, because what I wanted to do at that time was wildlife photography.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you like photography also?
I do. So
I know you like cinema, that kind of
movie and like wildlife. I wanted to do wildlife photography, but it backfired very bad when people started seeing 3 Idiots and they started telling, okay, you are inspired from 3 Idiots. I'm like, no, I wanted to do it, but unfortunately my father said, okay, then won't go. So at that age, you won't have that
career aspects
one, and that too, like, clarity of thought too. And third one would be, okay, I want this only, I can do this. It won't be there, because your things change. So my father was like, okay, let him try in engineering once and we'll see. So I gave Geetam's exam. I was like, okay, I'll go here. I was not very much sure which stream I have to go into, because at that time there's no internet as such. There was internet, but it was like, okay, one
Internet cafe.
you have to for internet cafes we used to like give him 10 rupees, 20 rupees for an hour. So I went there. I searched everywhere which stream is better. I was confused between two things, mechanical and mechanical. Everyone was saying at that time, okay, mechanical is the mother of all streams. Mechanical is the thing. Mechanical and CSE. So I was like, coding. Okay, I haven't have any experience in coding, because in plus one, plus two in southern part of India, they won't teach you that. But if you go to northern part of India, there are some schools which teach you C, C++, basic coding, which will give a
little more exposure,
little more push towards CSE. So I went there. I was trying to understand the coding languages. I was not able to. I like, okay, coding is not my part. Like, I'm not able. I don't have that foundation to work upon. I did mechanical engineering. I took mechanical engineering. But I was very much want to go to Geetham's. But my father said, okay, I am posted in Delhi. He was being commander Black Hat, NSG. So he was working.
Prime Minister.
There is a wing in NSG which gives security, but it's not the security one. My father was in clerical works.
Okay.
So my father was a Black Hat there. He was in NSG. So he was living in Delhi. So he was like, okay, if we are getting him admitted in lovely professional university,
it would be much easier for
so it would be easier for him to come back, and we would be able to make an eye at how he is doing, what it would be. So that's how Lovely Professional University came into picture.
So during your UG times, you had interest in photography. During that time itself, also you had interest in photography.
Yes.
Gaming also.
Gaming, yeah.
Is that the time which you
gaming
started these
gaming
streaming and all?
Streaming I didn't, but gaming I had.
What all games?
We used to see what happened. Previously, I wasn't that much interested and inclined to gaming. Everyone knows that majority of the people who start gaming are gaming from colleges.
Oh, okay. A lot of free time.
It's not a lot of free time. It's a bonding, like 4 years of BTech if you are doing, and there are people who are like, okay, let's play a game, and then we used to play Call of Duty, we used to play Far Cry, we used to play Counter Strike. So these games started me more inclined. Okay, this is something, but I didn't know that there is a space of content creation for these gaming sector. So at that time, GOK just came in 2000. It just started
16.
Yeah, and everyone was using mobiles.
Internet got more accessible.
People were more inclined to upload in YouTube.
So you had a PC that time?
No.
UG time you didn't have?
No, I have a just laptop which can handle a decent amount of games, and I would like, okay, if it's something heavy game I used to install, I used to put it up in the lowest setting possible and try to game, but still it would hang. So I used to borrow my friend's laptop, like, okay, just let me play this game. So there were friends who were very fortunate and gave me.
So you started content after your college, like streaming all those things.
Yeah, after, but I never streamed or created a content around gaming as I want to do it. But as the scenario, I was looking, okay, what all possibilities are there, and I'm just exploring things now. So maybe one day I start creating gaming content. Yeah, I'm very more inclined in
gaming content. Cool. So what all games you play right now?
Right now there are few only, like GTA 5. That is like
it's about in your laptop.
Yeah. With my laptop, I saved each and every penny of my jobs, whatever salary I'm getting, and I make sure that I get a certain specs of laptop which supports majority of the games, so that I play. Then I have started playing Assassin's Creed. I wanted to finish all the parts of Assassin's Creed, so I'm now finishing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There is Valorant. There are multiple games. If I want to tell, I can tell.
So after UG, you did work for 5 years. You started with India Mart as a sales guy. Not what is the title? What's the
title? The title was Executive Manager. Where I have been given 120 plus clients.
But what was the concept? Like you did mechanical and moving to a sales job.
So, while we were in a BTech and we got to know, okay, this is where I want to go. So I was still struggling in BTech till third year. By the start of fourth year, we have to take majors. Sorry, not majors, minors. Major is, for suppose if you are doing MBA and you are taking specialization
strategy
in MBA, it's major. Minor is apart from what you have learned. Like for me, how my curriculum used to look like. First is common for every engineering stream. No matter if you're ECE guy, CSE guy, it's the same. CSE folks used to come file the each and there used to be similarities from the second and third year. They would focus more on mechanical subjects separate. They would separate the streams. But by fourth year, you should take some minor subjects. Apart from all these, what all there which are relevant in the work. So then I saw multiple options. And I was a bit thinking, okay, this marketing and these kind of, I will. I'll try. I'm not interested because the other thing was cyber security and all. I was like, no coding, no. I don't want those. I want this. But after eliminating each and every option, I just came up with this 3 courses of marketing. So I started those, and the professors which came there, they influenced me in such a way that because they told me what it is. Well, if you do an MBA, how it would be. If through marketing, how you can enable sales, how you can enable these all things. I like, yeah, this is one thing which is really I'm very much present. And after me getting offers from multiple campus placements, I was like, okay, I zoned out, like rolled out each and every, and I was quick to. Both of them were sales companies. One was sales, one was some marketing. I was like, I am in my initial years, like I was hardly 22 at that time. I was like, I'm initially, I can push this, and if I learn this skill, I would be more. And before that, I used to speak less. I would like, no.
So you made yourself in
I wanted to be uncomfortable with my job, first job which I wanted to be. So I said okay to India Mart.
It's a good brand as well. Back then,
at that time, it was still
okay. Now it's
still booming. Now it's become a brand because after the IPO, it came, multiple things happened with India Mart. At that time, it was booming. So I was like, okay, I'll join India Mart. So HR called me, and there were there were 3 more folks with me. So, classmates from LPU. We got to create a WhatsApp group, and we were discussing, okay, what location we want to be. So one guy was from Delhi, one guy was from Hyderabad. Visakhapatnam itself, and I was also from Visakhapatnam. Another guy from some Haryana side, something. So whoever the Haryana and Delhi guys, they said they want their location to be Delhi, and we want our location to be Hyderabad. What the HR did, took Hyderabad people, posted in Mumbai, took Delhi people, posted in. They were like, if you're coming out of your comfort zone, come full. Don't do this half-halfway. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I went to Mumbai, and in sales job there, I learned a lot of things.
You had Hindi with you, so
I was comfortable.
It's Marathi, right?
Mumbai people do speak.
They can
understand and speak Hindi, but. So my other friend, unfortunately, he didn't know that much of Hindi, so he wasn't able to push So for the 2-3 months he worked there, and then he left the job. But I was very much comfortable, and I was learning new things because no day was similar.
Different
people, different scenarios, different problems, different locations. So it's like okay, but I was like, okay, if I'm going, I used to log in at 9:30. Sometimes after wrapping up my client meetings, everything. Sometimes it used to be 11:30 in the night, and then I have to commute. I'm like, what am I doing? This salary doesn't suit me. But in sales, the good part is incentives. Your basic pay would be this much. But if you work hard, you get the sales, you meet your targets. Your incentives would be 10 times what you are earning in your base. Like, wow, nice. And there I learned, like, okay, how to value money. Because previous, that's a nice stage. My first job, my first salary, I'm started earning. So
you partied like anything.
Yeah, I partied. If my father is not there, I partied like anything.
So let's cut it out then.
Please cut it out.
Okay.
So yeah, so at that time there was a guy, my roommate there, who used to tell me he was working in ICICI as a wealth manager. So he used to sell SIPs, mutual funds. He used to manage things of that investment risk aside. So he used to come and tell me. He was very much senior, like I am to you. So he used to come me and he used to say, Kiran, you are getting salary, you are getting. And I used to show, like, brag myself. Oh, I'm getting lakhs here. Yes, I'm earning lakhs here. I didn't know at that time. So he was like, okay, if you're getting it, good. Make sure at least 500 or something. You tried saving it. And I was like, you.
22-year blood bond.
You're like, you are saying for your own cause. If I start a mutual fund or a fund or something, it's for you. It's not for me. I am here to enjoy my life, enjoy things. I'm like, yeah, I was like party. I used to commute in, like, for 1 day travel, and a 22-year-old guy who just earned. Suppose today is my birthday. For me to be in Visakhapatnam on that day, I used to spend 22,000 of flight tickets. I think, okay, it's okay. I'm earning. I spent a lot of money in lot of things which are not required. And if one thing I regret is that thing.
But it's a realization after
It's a realization. That's the best part of every mistake, that you will realize that mistake and you will make sure that mistake doesn't happen again. But if because there are other friends of mine, they were not earning that much, but I was earning, and I was very much reluctant, like, okay, I'm getting chill, it's okay, chill, party, chill, will come, we'll party it off. But after India Mart, I wanted to go and go to I want to pursue MBA. So I gave.
So back then only you wanted to pursue MBA? Before Amazon?
Before Amazon, yes.
Okay.
So I wanted to pursue MBA. I started while I was working in this sales job. I just go like, एक बार दे लेते हैं. We'll see what will happen. I gave CAT. Very bad marks I got. I'm very much ashamed. What are these marks?
So you worked in India Mart for
1 year.
1 year.
Proper 1 year I worked there. And while working, I was like, okay, I'll try this year once, so that I get to know the paper, how it would be, and what my preparation should look like in the further year. So I resigned the job. My manager there was saying, okay, I'll help you. You be in the job. You are having a good growth spectrum here. But I was like, I want to go. Why would I listen? And I resigned the job. I resigned it. I came back to Visakhapatnam, and there some personal stuff that happened, and I was like, okay, now I need a job because this all part is on hold. So I joined. So my one friend of mine who I told, right, in India Mart, he left.
Oh, that guy.
He left. So he joined Amazon.
Okay.
So he called me.
As which role?
It's a process related, just a very basic entry role, and I was very much okay. I like, okay, some 10,000-15,000. I'm okay. I'll go and do it. Then there was a walk-in interview there. He called me that day. I like, okay, I'll come. I booked my bus. I I came to Hyderabad, for which he dropped me at Amazon's office. I went there. I gave my resume. They saw the resume. I mentioned marketing terms few, because I was already doing sales and marketing in India Mart. Few terms here and there, and she was like, okay, you are a 1 year experienced folk with sales and marketing. Why are you coming from this basic or this basic process jobs? I was like, I have some reasons I need to know. So she was like, if you don't mind, there is another opening in another process. It's not walk-in, but I can refer you if you want. So I told, yeah, sure, it would work then. Then all of a sudden, this role which I went, need a MBA, and I didn't have an MBA that time.
Oh, You're talking about the new role.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the person
The
is
which
referring
referring.
you to.
So I needed an MBA to get into that role. The basic qualification was being an MBA to get into this role. Because it's fully operations, seller sides. You have to onboard news. There are multiple aspects of that role. So I was like, okay, I was very much skeptical that she referred, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to clear this or not. But somehow I went into interviews. There were 3 rounds of written examinations, 1 psychometric exam, and luckily that day 3 more teams were hiring. It was based on, and I got selected by 2 of the teams, and I had my salary. I'm very much happy. I told my parents that okay,
Hyderabad only.
I got a job in Hyderabad in Amazon.
Hyderabad's Amazon office is like amazing, right?
Yeah, it's
Very big
it's a
and
very
a lot of pictures.
I told my parents. Parents were happy. Every situation now seems to get down. Everything personal situations. Post Amazon, I was like, now is the time.
So when did you do, like after 4 years of working, you chose to leave the job and start doing another?
So the 4 years.
All this time you were looking for MBA options.
No, I was looking after my 3rd year. I started looking for MBA, and I was like, okay, I'll prepare. But my workload was such that I was not able to fully prepare or fully do my work. I have to do, like people say, no, you can't sail on 2 boats. It should be one.
True.
So I then thought, okay, now is the time. I'll quit this job. I'll take a step, hard step. This is because 4 or 5 years of experience now I have been, and it's a hard step for any person to stop earning and again going into the student hat and started learning each and everything and unlearn few things also. It's a very difficult. So I started looking for colleges. I gave few exams. I got good score, but I wanted to go abroad. But post which I thought I'm the only child and my parents and personal reasons, I was like, okay, I'm dropping the plan of abroad. I want to be somewhere in India so that I'm easily accessible to my parents and everything. And that time I was looking, and SSB came, and I applied for it, and I got.
Very nice. So after coming to SSB, if you look at like we almost ended our like it's almost over our tenure, like 1 year ka thing. And if you look back, what are the one or two things which stood out to you? Maybe hustle, legal X, or anything else which stood out to you for all this 11 months ka journey?
After coming to Skilla, there have been multiple changes which I personal growth. I would.
Since you mentioned unlearning, what would be 1 or 2?
See, like for suppose in a course where we were doing ins and outs of retail, and then we were doing sales course, right? I have done all the sales course, retail, Amazon with what I have an idea. So I was like, okay, we can do this, but I have to unlearn few things. Okay, in real world, the problems which they are teaching is the same, but the execution is somewhat different. Yeah, you're just telling, you're just strategizing, you're just planning. Until you don't go to the market, people there are very much different.
So you're telling what we learned here, it's not actually what is happening in the real world.
No,
since you experienced that.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying the problem
statement. I need a controversial statement.
Yeah, you are telling a controversial statement. It's not a controversial statement. What I was saying was, way of execution differs. First, it's like same thing. You are planning somewhere. Okay, you're planning a trip, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to Kerala. I'll do this and do this and do this, and this is in the order. Cool. You started going to Kerala. Rainfall happened. Plans change. Those things you won't be able to get here, like sitting in the classroom, right? You have to go out in the market and do it now.
True.
So even though you plan in your mind, okay, I will do this is a good thing, but you should also plan a plan B for it. If this doesn't happen, what is the next fall of action which I'll take?
Makes sense.
Got it? It's not the way that okay, this is different. No, totally. Both points are same. We have to make connect between them and make sure how we are implementing our knowledge in the real life scenarios. Because real life scenarios is not planned. It happens.
So, how was the journey being like for 9 months? 9, 10 months, legal eggs, hustle, a lot of friendships, Mondo, a lot of things.
I've learned a lot of things here.
I see you never complain or anything like that, but still.
Because if you see, I came here. I again wanted to be out of my comfort zone. I don't want to be within myself, so I got. I stood for presidency, right? And in presidency speech also, I told one thing: no one could connect. Because I told that I came here. I see there are 54 more presidents with me, and I am learning each and everything one another. I'm just a way through the voice of the court will go to the management.
It's actually very hard to in initial stage only doing.
It's really hard.
It's not that easy.
No one got it, but it's the same which it's a scenario which I follow because then. As I told him, my father was in army, so he was like, okay, you should get few quotes. They used to get, if you see, there used to be, in army camps, they used to have some fairs. And my father used
celebrations.
to get, celebrations and all. My father used to get quotes.
Quotes, what?
Some famous saying from a famous.
Oh, like that, okay. Quotes. Okay.
So there was one quote from Vivekananda, like, each and everyone is a teacher and a student. You should not think you are always the teacher and opposite person or you should not think that you are always a student. It might be a case that you are good at something, you might not.
Learning can be from anyone.
So in this scenario, I am the teacher, you are the student. You can learn from me. But from another scenario, maybe you are good at content creation. I am not. But here, even though you are a junior, you are a student, teacher now. I am a student. So this quote drives me, okay, let hear things of each and everyone, connect the dots, whether it's making sense or we all are as a team, as a group are going in a right direction. If we are going in the right direction, then it's cool. If it's not, then it's our part, whoever having that knowledge, to tell that this is the wrong direction, they should focus here.
So during that presidency thing, that was your motto in the
even now it's the same motto. Okay.
Like actually being open to listen and take up whatever it's good and take implement in our life and move on all those things. Right?
Because one person came from 101 stories, 1001 stories. He also told that okay, if there is a problem statement, if you see it as a problem statement, it would be a problem statement. But if you see what the context of the problem statement, then the answer changes. Right? The context is the key thing which is very much important in any of the problem statements. So that is one thing which we have to work really hard to get to know the context of the problem statement which was happening.
So as a Kiran Bhai, one you may answer, you are free to not answer also. So as a person, if you are evaluating one person, let's say you're making friends or you have a lot of experience interacting with many people. As a person who is getting into the industry, maybe sales or marketing role after my MBA, what I should make sure that this is the right friend, or when I'm evaluating people to make as my friend, there is some other quotes, right? You are some total of the 5 people you are surrounding with. So how should I find those good people? What is a good 2-3 triads a person can have? I seen you being honest, being like kind of available for many stuff. You are ready to listen in a lot of way, and you say thank you. You are, I don't know if it's like these are the small thing I notice. You say thank you many times. You come and greet always. Even I'm sitting and working on. Like first thing you'll give hands to everybody who is available in the campus and you start your work. All these are good traits, but when I'm going outside the market, like out to the market, seeing real people, and what should I look in a person to?
There is definitely. Coming to an MBA, there is one answer for sure that there is no right answer. It depends. But probably I would like, okay, stick to your values, your core values, what you believe actually, and see, okay, if you have a clear path of, suppose if you are getting into an organization and you have a clear path of going to some position or doing some stuff, you will automatically try to evaluate, like you might be okay, like for suppose if there are 100 people, you might be accessible to 100 people, but you will automatically know who's the set of 20 is there who can make sure that these all things which you want to happen. You'll automatically pick this. This is a human instinct, I believe. And but if you are neglecting your core values, you are this thing, and then you'll end up with a wrong set of people. So whoever resonates with your values, whoever resonates with your future aspiration, go with. People are there. People are okay to help. People do help. So it's the only thing is whether you are landing in the right set of people's side or landing in a set of people where you don't know what you are doing.
Cool, man. So right now the whole focus is on getting interviews, getting placements, all those things. All the best for that. I know all your updates, but all the best for that. Yeah, thank you so much for doing this. It's been a great time, and thank you so much for spending time with us.
Good. Thanks.